Let's do some more puzzles. Let's do some more puzzles. We still have one more puzzle on level 6, subworld 6. And it's this dang heavy cloud. But let's take another look at it here and let's see if we can get some fresh brain action. Let's take another look at this from the top. We might even go back and revisit the previous level, but this one feels pretty different from what I remember. In order to generate a win condition, I think we had settled on the fact that we need to have moon be win. There's only 3 potential words that we would even have access to. Dust, star, and moon, that could be win. And 2 of those, dust and star, are defeat. And we cannot win and defeat at the same time. No go. So we need moon to be win eventually. I just hadn't quite convinced myself whether we're going for the moon that is in this area down here, or if we are somehow transforming the star into the moon. I think I had looked at this puzzle a bit off stream at some point since we last visited it on stream. And when I did, I believe I had convinced myself that there was no way to get words one from either side of this little barrier here to the other. Can I convince myself of that? Again, do I need to reconvince myself of that? Because if that's the case, then our options are fairly limited. What I was working on before, because if we could narrow that down, if we could say definitively, I can't move any words from left to right or from right to left. If I can say that, then I can really rule out some scenario where the star becomes the moon and then becomes the win. I think we can maybe rule that out, because I don't really see a way where you could get... What world would you have to be in to get a word over this? So one thing I had started with here, I think, was to do... The first step would be to make dust is weak, because we have to get access to the star. So I think we would have to stack these words like this. So now we've said dust is weak. The star can now be made push. And now what? Now we could maybe put the star here, but I guess it wouldn't be there. It would be like here maybe. So you would do this. I can't then continue that, because then moon is going to fall. And now there's definitely no getting words out, because I can't really... If I could somehow get under the star... If I could somehow get under the star when it's over here... I don't see how I'm going to maneuver that, though. I don't think there's a way. This feels like this is the line we should abandon. This idea of turning the star into the moon. It feels like we need to explore somewhere else. I just want to convince myself of this. I'm a little stubborn sometimes when it comes to like just taking what the game is telling me and trying to convince me of, because I'm like, well, what if there's some really, you know, obscure line that I just haven't thought of yet? Like I get a little concerned about somehow feeling foolish for overlooking something. But if the game is really not showing you something, then it's just maybe not there. This damn text is fall, I think, is preventing us from doing what we want to do. Because the star, I just can't maneuver into a position where I can both, you know, I can get a word under it like this, but I can't. It's the same sort of problem that we had on the level. Was it? I think it was the 6th puzzle in this area where we had 2 Babas, and we needed to make them both stop. But before we did that, or we could make them stop while also making Cloud not stop, and we could get the star to fall. Maybe it was a moon. I don't know. I don't remember what it was. We could get the object to fall on one Baba, sort of like we have the moon here falling, or the word moon falling onto the star. But we can't move laterally. We can't move left and right because there's no friction. I don't think we can get any words. Let me look at it from the other side. See, the problem with the other side here... So you could do something like this. You could potentially do something like this, where you get a word here, and then if somehow you could make the star push and be underneath it, maybe you could lift the word. Is that the key? How would I be under the star and make it push? I don't see how I would do that. I don't have access to other objects. I can't, like, remotely control stuff, right? And I don't think there's some weird swap or teleport or any... The only thing potentially we can do is this sort of beltish shift. But even that isn't a thing when it comes to text manipulation because text is flowed. The other difficulty is how would I even make star as push in the first place to get it out of here? Like, I get it to this point here. I could maybe get it to this point and then... If I'm trying to lift the word star, star has to be push, like, here, right? It has to be here, and then if I push this over on top of the star, I can't even break this anyways without pushing one of these words into the hole to get past the star. I don't think I can do this. I'm gonna go ahead and rule that out for now. I think I need to rule that out for now and explore something else. Let's try to explore the world where the moon is the moon, and there's no other moon to be found or produced anywhere. Let's try to get to the moon. How do we do that? How do we get to the moon? We have this belt, and we have the dust that can be made weak, but we need something. I don't think text... I think we learned that text being float does not break dust, right? It doesn't break something that's weak. We could test that and make sure, but I think that is the case. So if we make this... Oops. If we make this... And then I don't think it matters what order I push these in. I just need to make sure I leave myself room. They don't interact with the belt. Why would they interact with dust? Right. So they don't interact with the dust. So... we either need some way to break the dust and then make moon is win, or we have to find a way to simultaneously make dust is weak and moon is win. Is there some clever positioning that we could... I think I might have explored this. And I don't know that it's possible. If we do, the problem is this dang, as usual, text is fall is really mucking us up here because I can't do the normal crossword that I would like. Not with just these 5 and maybe the star. So can I then come up with... Let me look at the grid again here. Let me look at the grid. Hey, Omaha, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. I'm trying to get unstuck here. And I wanted to count some grid spaces. This is actually still too far away, isn't it? Even if I manage to make... Even if I manage to make star is push... And dust is weak. Obviously, I can make dust is weak. That's not a problem. But if I make star is push, and I'm pushing the text here to try to get to the star, I have to kind of... I'm 1 square away, right? I'm 1 square away. Gosh, what am I missing here? It feels like I need to find some way to arrange the text that I haven't thought of yet. Let's take the grid off. No, back does not actually go back. There we go. Glad to hear you're doing well. I'm going to try not to be stuck on this puzzle too long. We're going to try to keep iterating through. If I don't want to be spending too much time on a puzzle that I'm just not seeing, but gosh, this one has me stumped. Okay, let's explore creative ways that we could say. We could say dust is win. Can I stack the text somehow? Is that what I need to be doing here, is figuring out text stacking? How do I even do that? Text is fall and float. Well, I can't make moon as dust, that's for sure. We were able to text stack using swap. I'm not sure we can do it with the rules we've got here. Is there some... Let me reset. Can we stack text? What if I can't use the shift somehow because text is float. If I push up, it just basically doesn't respond to me. And I can't make text not push. I don't think... What I'm trying to do right now is I'm trying to find a way to say that dust is weak, which I can do on its own pretty easily. I can just do this. But can I also simultaneously say that moon is win? It would have to be, I think, using this same is, because so far I have not been able to envision a scenario where I transfer words from left to right, or vice versa. Is there some way here? I have access to a star, so I could maybe put a star like here to create a holder for one of the words, but then where do I put the rest? Where do I put the rest? I need... Can I use this? Was this here before? I'm gonna look at the previous puzzle. It might help to look and just note any key differences. Okay, I mean, this one is very different. Notably, it does not have the little groove in the back here. The little groove that's, like, on the other puzzle. So I'm wondering if dropping a word down in there somehow... I had noticed that before, but I don't know if I've explored that 100%. Obviously, the biggest difference is this barrier here, which sure seems to keep us from moving words from one side to the other. So what if that little groove down there is something we need to explore? Let me take a closer look at that, and then if that doesn't pan out, I think we'll move on. How would I do what I want to do here? How would I do what I want to do? If I do stack, dust is weak. Let's say I stack dust is weak. Oh, of course. Of course I could do this. What am I thinking? No, of course. I'm an idiot. I'm trying to think of a way to do them both at the same time. I could clearly do a scenario like this. Well, maybe it's not clear. Maybe it's not clear. But maybe it's still doable. That's interesting. We can make Moon is win after we've made Dust is weak, which I'm not sure if I had actually done before. I think I must have done that. But this still kind of leaves me in a quandary because I need Dust to be weak in order to get to the Moon, right? Oh, wait a second. Can I put the star... Let me reboot. Could I arrange... Still don't quite see how this would work. If I were to take Dust is weak... Then make Star is push. Bring the star over here. I was thinking about dropping it down into the corner, or into this groove here. If I put this here, this allows me to sort of, I don't know, make a rule and then deactivate it. Like this. Because I can turn off star as push. No, but I can't transform dust. I thought for a second I could make dust moon. But I can't, because dust is dust. Or is it... I could also do something like... We have to do this at least, I think. We have to do this at least to get access to the star. Star is not push. What the star... Maybe the groove is just throwing me off. Maybe the groove is not important. What if we did... What if we simply put the star here? This doesn't quite work either, unless I'm putting moon is win on the bottom. Like, I'm thinking about sort of like using... having a phrase up here be active. Because you can just move the is, right, with the star. Maybe that's where the key is. And maybe we don't even have to... So if we can do that, if we can somehow say dust is weak and then deactivate this by doing this, so that now... Problem is, I still don't have two rules turned on, right? I still haven't figured out the problem of getting past the dust. Obviously, I can get past the dust like this, but I then need, once I'm past the dust and in this area... Let me look at the... I really should move on to another puzzle. It feels like I am exploring some semblance of fresh ground. Let me just count out the spacing that was on this puzzle again here. It's the same spacing, but I also don't remember exactly how we solved it. Maybe I need to go through and, like, resolve this actual whole puzzle here again. Review my solution to this one. Maybe there is some insight. I think for now, though, it might be a good idea to move on. Because that's where I'm stuck right now. I'm just stuck at this idea that I have to make dust is weak while moon is win. But the best that I can come up with is some sort of scenario where we toggle between rules. We toggle between dust is weak. Oh! Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. I think I might have tripped myself up with a stinky little assumption. Hold on. I might have just solved it. Can we first manufacture a world where we want moon is win to be... We want moon is win to be the eventual scenario. So we want to push... It might be something we can push onto this side. I don't know. Yeah, let's do it like this. So let's get win down here. I think I might have got it. Not quite. Because I need... Actually... Maybe I don't use this space here. Maybe I use the other side. So I use the other side then to do... No, I need the is to be on this side. I need is over here. And then I need win. We'll go like this. And we put moon here. Now we make star as push. Do we make star as push? We don't make star as push here. We make star as push on the level of the belt. Because that's where we need it to deactivate. We are going to deactivate it as we're pushing into the moon. So we need to push it in a slightly different order. We need push to go in first, followed by is. So actually is needs to be first and then push, like this. So we do this. I think we have it, though. I think we might have finally stumbled into it. Holy shit, hold on. That was the key, I think. I think, Omaha, because this whole realization here that this star is a toggle. A one-time toggle, but a toggle nevertheless. So now we can reconstruct this phrase here, assuming I do it in the right order, which shouldn't be too difficult. So now we have our dust is weak back, at which I can have... It's actually good that they gave me just this much room, because if they didn't, I wouldn't be able to both get rid of the dust while dust is still weak, and then activate moon as win. GG. I was about to give up on that too. Rocket is dust. Achievement unlocked. Let's go. That was a nice one. Took a little bit. That's the extra puzzle sometimes. Boy, oh boy. I've noticed, I've been going back to watch some of my, a bit of my Baba footage, making some highlights and whatnot. And I noticed one of the things that trips me up is I just overthink things. In short, I overthink things. But I need to be better about accepting when the game is giving me a very clear message about you can't move text from one side to the other. And I was stuck for so long trying to convince myself otherwise. I was like, I'm pretty sure this is the case, but I don't really want to accept it. So sometimes I think I just need to be a little better about accepting what is rather an obvious message that the puzzle's sending me and look elsewhere, because there were still other lines to be explored. Hell yeah. Complete World 6, and now look at how pretty our map looks. Still got a lot of work to do. Who knows how deep this game goes, but we got some nice looking progress there. 116 dandelions, 7 daisies. Where do we go next? Where do we go next? I think it's between either the flower garden, or we could check out this, the slideshow. I mean, we've been working on the flower garden. Maybe we should just keep working there. I think maybe that's what we'll do. Let's jump back into flower garden. I'm very curious to check out that other overworld puzzle, but we've got a couple that we've been working on here. I guess one in particular, we'll revisit another one here that we were kind of stuck on last time. Jaywalkers United. Let's see if the fresh brain treatment can work here. Probably should revisit this one from the top as well. Okay, we're looking again here at Jaywalkers United. I love the title, and I love the feel of the puzzle. It has a very interesting vibe to it. The Kikis lay in the pavement. But we need to figure out again. We had figured out a couple things, but let me just kind of approach it from the top. Our win condition here. Our win condition is rock on me is win. So the win condition is the rock, but only if it's on me. And I don't think there's going to be any way we can change that. In order to generate a me, we need to get the rock to the flag. because flag on rock is me. Or the other thing we had sort of figured out was this. We could create this scenario, but I don't know that this is going to work. It is a way to create me, but then the trick is how do we actually create a rock? We need both rock and me. But we were also having trouble figuring out how to preserve I don't know if it's possible. Let's see if we can check it again here. But if we're trying to create a line of grass that actually keeps the Kikis from breaking the flag on rock is me, if we're trying to do that, I think this is the only way to go down and then up. That's the only way to keep that phrase intact from the beginning. And then if we do that, I think what we had determined was that we're trapped from here. Because now I'm in this spot, and any way I try to exit, I can't get out of, right? Grass is stop and defeat, so I'm not allowed to retrace my steps. And once I get here, what can I do? Once I get here, tile is defeat. Well, I was thinking about a scenario where I push something along the back wall here. But if I do that, if something is pushed up against this wall, there's no getting it over here. So that's not a thing. I don't think I can go up like this to start the puzzle. So I either need to let them just break the phrase altogether so it means nothing, like this. And then maybe find a way to reassemble it. Basically by destroying the grass. That's what we were trying to explore. We were trying to explore breaking or transforming the grass. With not much success. Yeah, what all can we do at this point, Omaha? That's a good question. Let's just go from the beginning. There is one thing we could do. We could do this. I'm pretty sure we can't do this. I'm proceeding under the assumption that I cannot start the puzzle up, because if I start the puzzle up, I'm basically trapping myself at either one of these points. So I'm presuming that I need to find a way to exit downward. There's one of two ways. One is the way in which we preserve rock is me. So the Kikis would go over in this scenario and they would break flag on rock away so that the rock gets transformed into me. I might not want that. I might want a slightly different scenario where I just do this. And now I still have a rock. And if I can find a world where I can... The phrase that I would love to make is grass is rock. If I could make grass is rock, I feel like we could do a lot of things. Now, I have not explored any scenarios where we go over and try to push text up like this. Maybe there's something here to be explored, because I had not considered this yet. If I get text into this position, then I could push I'm still kind of stuck. Do I need to go down first? Can I just proceed straight here? Can I just proceed straight here and take this? Interesting. I have access at this point to either flag or rock. Does this allow me somehow to say... The problem is I don't have is. So wait. Can I bring is with me? Yes. But I'm not sure I can push is out. So this is different. We haven't seen this before. I think I would be limited to... See, even this, I'm not sure. I actually can't push rock through. Am I only limited to pushing this word out? I think I might only be limited to this. Or whatever word that I get here by the flag, right? Maybe I have some choice as to what word I put in this position. It's this dang grass that I can't cross back over. What happens if I do this? No, that's not gonna work. I was trying to maybe be sneaky and give myself a way back. Okay, but this feels like where we should be exploring because there's a lot of variation in how you could potentially push this text up. So I don't know what word I would necessarily want out. If I could pick one of these words to get up to this area. I mean, I would want two words, but I don't know that I can get two words. Would I want... Dang, it feels like I need to freaking break the grass. Is there a world where we can break the grass? What would I need to happen? I would need an is. I would need an is and then something else. The problem is, well, let's see. Can I do this first? Ooh. The is going to be trapped, though. And this is not good enough on its own, right? If I get flag out here, I still need an is. And I don't think I have a way to get... Because if I go through here, I've blocked myself off. So if I push flag out here, all that lets me do is say rock is flag. Maybe I can say that. Not even sure I can say that. Given how dang annoying this frickin'... Okay, well, I turned the rock into a flag. And I lose. Like, how are we ever getting to a win condition from here? Flag on rock is me, rock on me is win. The part that I can't change is rock on me is win. If I could simply turn... If I could simply say flag is me. Could I simply say flag is me? This feels like it could be close because the timing here to make the reason I'm trying to do flag is me is that it would really simplify my process here. My workflow goes from trying to sort of like, I need to create a me. I need to create a me. And if I can make that flag a me and then just get the rock to the flag, the only problem is I do still need to make rock not push. That's a slight problem. It does feel very fortunate timing here that these two Kikis knock on and rock out of here. Can we just find a way to get flag is me without dying? Because if I go here... I can't quite block off the entire way. I feel pretty strongly right now about trying to investigate making flag is me, because that feels like we are getting much closer to a winnable state. How do I make the phrase flag is me? Flag is me. Problem is, I can't really... I'm kind of trapped at that point. So... what if I do this? I'm still trapped. I'm still trapped. That's part of why I'm trying to find a way to, like, give myself an out. I would love if I could, I mean, here I could make flag as me. Yay, but I'm trapped. Is there a world where I'm not trapped? Can I somehow snake this a different way? I don't think so. I also said rock is me in the process, which was not what I wanted to do. So that doesn't work either. This is one we might have to iterate on a few times. This feels... there's so much going on with this. All right, well, I gotta know when to call it quits in this game, I think. At least for the time being. So we will visit this another day. We'll visit this one another day. Let's not be too stuck on our dang Jaywalkers here. This one I might look at this one off stream. It feels like there's a lot of potential things to explore. Did my controller die? What's going on here? Oh, I can't go down because that's not a level. Okay. Let's check out Overgrowth, shall we? Okay, the grass in this case is not stop, and it's not defeat. So that's nice. That's a nice change of pace. It is shut. And we can turn it into hedge, which is stop. Let's see. Flag is win. Door is stop and shut. And key is open, and it's also key. Okay. So the only thing that is open is the key. So we need to find a way to get a key to the door. And as soon as we get out into this area, all of this stuff here, we can play around with this. It's funny that grass is shut. I wonder why they make grasses shut. It doesn't look like we can do very much transformation, if any. Maybe we could transform Baba. I suppose that might be a thing. We could say fruit is Baba. No, but fruit is fruit. We can only, I think, change... We could say fruit is Baba, and then we could maybe say Baba is fruit, so I could end up with 2 fruits. Okay. How do we get a key? We could do something similar. We could change Baba into a key, maybe? Maybe that's what we're supposed to do. We change Baba into a key, and then we can make key as you. Is that what we do? I don't see anything that's stopping us from transforming Baba. Other than that. That's why the grass is shut. So if we try to transform something into the key, it's going to destroy if it's on the grass. But I can't really position myself. So that's why we should have an on here, right? I mean, we do have an on. So we need to be utilizing the on somehow. How can I create a condition where... let's see. What condition do I want to create? What conditions can I create? Something... Let's see. Baba on fruit is key. Can I do that? Maybe something along those lines, right? They've given us an extra character to work with here. We can also make Baba push, but we can't really push anything into the space here that's outside of the grass. What do we want to do? We cannot transform fruit, and we cannot transform keys. So that suggests the other thing that we can't really do. Let me reset here. If I say the phrase fruit on Baba, I don't think that's going to work unless I do it from right here. That's interesting. Now, I don't think I can keep Baba connected to me. So why do they give me the... Why do they position that fruit? That's interesting that that lines up that way. How am I getting a key? Where am I getting a key from? There's obviously a key that they're giving me that's near the door. But I can't really... I would have to construct some phrase that says... Key on something is push, maybe? Key on fruit is push? But I would also need fruit to be push. I have access to an is right here, so I could make some other phrase, right? I could potentially make, I could make something here that says X on X is something. X on X is push. And I could say something else is push. So can I say... How am I going to get a key? Either I need to transform Baba into the key. Or I need to find a way to take control of that key up there. What's up, Joy? Welcome in. This one is Overgrowth. We had a breakthrough, and we managed to get the extra on the space level that we were stuck on. Heavy Cloud? Is that what it was? That was a fun one. We're still stuck on Jaywalkers United. So I took a break from that one. A lot of things to explore on the Jaywalkers one. This one is interesting, though. This one is very, very interesting because we want to create a key. Never seen fruit or on before. Cool. Do you know what on does? I guess if you've never seen it before, you don't exactly know what it does. Do you want an explanation? Let me know. Just in case you're planning on returning at some point, maybe you don't want to know. But even if I explain it now, you may still, you know, forget by the time you go back, if ever. We need to get to the flag. We need to get to the flag. We need a key to open the door. Door is stop and shut. That's the only way we get to the flag. So either we are gaining control over that key by somehow making key is you. Maybe that's what we can do. Like, can we do some weird... Yeah, but you can't really do something on... If we try to do something... I mean, I should probably explain it just to make sure that I'm talking through all the things that I can do. Basically, it's just a condition. It's just like... It's a way for us to say if this condition is true, then make the rest of the phrase true. So if I say something like, this, where I say fruit on Baba is you. What this means is, it means, does the game actually, it says fruit on Baba is you. It doesn't like break it down. What it really means is fruit is you. If fruit is on Baba, or on a square that has a Baba. So right now, the fruit is on a square with Baba. So fruit is you. I take a step in one direction, fruit's not you, because it's not on Baba. That's on. So it doesn't feel like that's what we want to do. It doesn't feel like we want something on something is you, because that's a very finicky thing. Because we can't make multiple things you that way. So what we need is what? What do we need? It feels like you need some sort of scenario where... Shit. What do we need? Initially, what I was exploring was something... The other thing they've given us here is once we've set up our stuff over here, the grass is shut right now specifically to prevent us from doing the first thing I tried to do, which was this. I tried to do fruit is you, and then I tried to do Baba is key. I was like, oh, they're stopping us from transforming the key and the fruit, but not Baba, so why not just do this? The problem is, key is open and grass is shut. Very funky. Very funky. They're giving us an on. They're giving us a fruit. They're saying key is push. So we could make fruit is push. Do we want some sort of like transformation phrase? Do we want something like, we can't transform the fruit. That's the thing. We can't transform fruit is fruit and key is key in addition to being open. The only thing we could potentially transform is Baba. They are giving us a very suspicious little space here. So when we go to get into this area and deactivate grass is shut, we turn all the grass to a hedge. They're giving us a little patch here with no grass. Is this what we're supposed to do something with? Are we supposed to be somehow becoming the key in this spot? Could I engineer a scenario where key is you as well as key as well as I don't know. I don't think I could do both. I don't think I could do both. I could say key is you, clearly. But then I'm stuck. But if I wanted to say something like, what phrase am I thinking of here? I'm trying to think of something like Baba on I was gonna maybe make something like Baba on fruit is key. Baba on fruit is key. And then what? Like put the thing over here? I can't say key on fruit is Baba. That wouldn't. Can I say key on fruit is push? Is that a thing I can do? It's push right now, but I can't push something when I'm on it. So that's no good. Do I need to transform Baba into a fruit? Maybe that's what I'm supposed to do. Is it as simple as that, actually? Instead of transforming Baba into a key, what happens if we say Baba is fruit? Now we have two fruit, and now we can say key on I just need to space things out correctly here. I think this might be onto something. Probably overlooking a key. Well, there is a key to be overlooked, I suppose. Let's see if this works. I don't want Baba, I don't think, anymore. Key on fruit is push, right? I don't think I need a Baba anymore, but I'm keeping access to it just in case. Although I suppose it's not going to matter in a little bit when I go to make everything. Does this work? No, because almost. This is weird, but I think we got it. Hey, all right. Okay, took a minute on that one, but we have a success. Yes. Feels okay. Feels okay, man. And we get access to level 10 now. There is a level 10 that exists. There's also direct access to an extra. Joy was here. Okay, I'm gonna take a break, and we will get back to the puzzle here. I guess I'll do what I normally do, which is leave. Before I go to break, I will leave out at sea on the screen. Let's take a look and see what we've got here. What's our win? Flag is win. I don't see a flag. Box has a flag. I do see a box. Baba is you and belt is shift. Door is stop and shut once again. This time ice is open. I see. Okay. So they are giving us access to lava and ice. Fire and ice. And it looks like we've got sort of a one-way kind of chamber here next to the door. So I get the impression they're wanting us to push something. They're giving us access to on. They're also giving us access to text, which can be very powerful. Lava is hot and boxes melt. I see. Okay. All right. I hadn't fully digested the entire setup here. So ice is open, which means we need ice to open the door, and we need lava to melt the box, which gives us our flag. So we can make lava push. I guess the first thing we would want to make push potentially would be ice. We can make one of these things push. And then, of course, we can push it around. But we can't just push this into the door because then we are locked out. Obviously, we can open the door, but we can't get back to our words here. So are we supposed to bring in... Maybe we're supposed to create... They're giving us another on. So are we creating a scenario here where... Do ice and lava conflict? I think they don't conflict. So I think ice and lava can be in the same place. So ice and lava can be in the same place. Thank you for that lurk, Matt. Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. Doesn't necessarily make logical sense, but Baba sense perfectly acceptable. So can I just... The issue is, I can push ice and lava into this little airlock or whatever. I can get them both in there, but then the minute I go in, only one of them is push. Why is text here? What am I supposed to be doing with text? Is this some sort of transformation, maybe? Some sort of transformation. The only transformation they're blocking us from is transforming lava. They don't want us to transform lava into something else, but I don't think anything else is blocked. So there might be a world where we're supposed to change ice into text. Or we could say text on lava is ice. That kind of a thing, right? So we could change one of our text words into another object, and then what? We need a way to be able to push ice to the door, and we need to be able to push lava to the box. We're not able to change who is you, so I don't think we can quite do what we did in the last puzzle, where we said, where we were able to kind of push a key using two of us. What are the things that we can do here? We can... There's a lot of possibilities with text. There's a lot of possibilities with text. Text, we don't want to... Obviously, we don't want to transform text into something unless we say on, right? Text on something is something. That could be very powerful. If I do that, what does that actually do for me? It potentially gets me... I could do something like... I could do something like this. What am I thinking of doing? I started going down a line. I started going down, walking maybe too far down a sequence of events when I should just be experimenting here. Text is, that's not what I want to do, not text is ice. Text on is what we want to be starting with here. Text on something. So we could say text on ice is... Text on ice is lava. If we did something like that, that would allow us to change one of our words here. I'll just go and do the thing. That gets me a block of lava on a block of ice. The trick here is I still don't quite understand how I'm going to push. I think maybe I need something like this. I think what I need actually is something like this. Something like this, which would allow me the thing is, I need a way to toggle this. I need a way to toggle a phrase after I've already... Because I need a block of ice in here, and I also need a block of lava. But I can't push those at the same time, can I? Can I construct something that allows me to push both? This makes the lava pushable when there's text on top of it. But I can't simultaneously push the ice, right? I don't have another is. I don't have another is. I would need either another is or another push, right? To make a second rule. How do I get to where I can get a block of ice and a block of lava here and have them both end up where I need them to end up? Box has flag, boxes melt. I'm not moving the box, right? I'm not moving the box, I don't think. So what do I need to do in order to be able to move both the ice first, to get the ice to the door, and then the only access that I have to making stuff move is push, right? It's just push. We have a block of lava, and we have a block of ice. We have the word on. If we say, I want to get both of these things into the room, which is easy enough. You can get both of these things into the room. The problem is trying to make both of them push. Is there some scenario where I can make both of them push that I haven't realized? I don't think so. I would have to have them both be the same object. And if I have them both be the same object, I can't both open the door and melt the box. So am I transforming? This is weird. I'm not seeing this one. I'm definitely not seeing this one right now. We have to somehow make... They're giving us text for a reason. They're giving us text for a reason. What does that let us do? What does that let us do? Text. It lets us push stuff on text. But it really still only lets us push one thing, right? What it would let us do is transform text only in certain key places. Ice is text, makes the ice block into the word ice. So whenever you turn anything, a literal object, into text, it becomes that word. So we have access to another word, ice. So I guess one thing that we could do, maybe that is one thing we want to do. Because maybe what we want, I think what we actually want, because we have this word text, let me see if I can think about this. The stuff that is always pushable is text, right? We don't have to toggle that on and off. Text is always push. So if I could conceivably push these words, I guess I could conceivably push any word. What I would want to do is I would want to say something like text on. I think this is the key. Let me see if this works here. Let's put ice. The thing is, we're still going to need multiple objects, but let me just try to do a proof of concept here. So we get our ice in here, let's say. Now what we can do is we can say text on ice. We put our text on ice. We could say is lava. We could theoretically say this. And then either I can push the word push, or I can straight up push lava, but maybe I can't push any of these. But theoretically, this lets us get an object, a second object onto that side, or somewhere past, right? I don't necessarily have to transform it in that spot, but somewhere. How do we do this though? This is still funky. Can we manufacture a scenario where we have... Ultimately, we want a scenario where we've used a block of ice to open the door. The thing is, if I go to use a block of ice to open the door, I think the only way that I have to do that is to go in here myself and push this down, right? There's no other way to get that ice onto the door. And then once I'm here, I need I need a block of lava that I can also push. Can I get some words out? Is that maybe what I'm supposed to do here, is get some words into this area here? I don't know if that's the key. Like if I push in, let's say I make Ice's push, and then I take these 3 words here. Let's say I put Ice's push here, and I put the text. I can't quite do this many. So even this, well, even that's not, that's too many. I could bring 1 word of text in. I can bring in 1 word of text. And then I have this word. I have this word, but I can't really say anything about text on box, right? I can't say text on box. I could maybe say text on ice. The problem is ice is push. Ice on text is push. Ice on text could be push. Or ice on lava could be push. The problem that I'm coming up with all these scenarios, even if I somehow make ice on lava is push. How do I manipulate the text if I'm on this side? What am I missing here? Is there really some way to go back and forth between this that I'm not looking, that I'm not seeing? Let's stretch it out. This might be another one that we have to come back to. This was an extra puzzle? This is an extra puzzle. So we shouldn't be too... Wow, was this really connected to the previous puzzle at all? It doesn't seem like it was connected to 9 at all. Was it connected to 10? No, that doesn't seem... That seems very different. This one feels... Usually the extras are like a very subtle spin. And this feels like a completely different puzzle. So they didn't quite do that in this case. Would ice on lava is push make them both pushable technically? I don't think so. Because I think it would make one of them pushable for 1 push. I need to first make ice's push. So let's say we get a square here, like this. And now we say lava on ice's push. This is only applying to the lava. Ice's push is not a thing here. I'm only pushing the lava. And now neither one of them is push. That's my fundamental dilemma that I keep coming back to that I'm not seeing a way out of. Let's put this one down for now. Let's go ahead. We're closing in on half an hour on the puzzle. We've had a couple stumpers here, unfortunately, but that's the nature of Baba. Get your reps. Get as many reps as you can. That is an extra as well, right? We still have a regularly numbered puzzle here, and we have plenty of other avenues of exploration. So let's keep going. Let's keep going through our paces here. And take a look. We'll take a look here at Adventurers. Took a very brief look at this before, but I was not absorbing anything. All right. Ooh, okay. This looks very fun. Wow. What is even our win condition here? I see ice and flag is defeat, and then ice is win. Is that what this is? So you have to, like, push. And Joy immediately sees make as part of the... That one I don't think you've seen either, have you? Make is fun. Make is pretty fun. What you can do with make... Right now, hand, make, belt. So, is hand push? No, hand is not anything right now. Hand is defeat. It is something. It's not anything that we can do something with. What it means... what make is, I will show you here. Baba make belt. Yay. We have belts. So that's the thing we can do. It's probably not a good thing. Yeah, you can see this could get very fun. Very fun here. Okay, hand is defeat. Hand is defeat, wall is stop. The win is locked behind. Oh, I see. Okay, so you push the other way. You can push either to the left or up first, theoretically. It looks like we want our hands to be on conveyor belts here. Adventurers, I guess is what this is called. So our hands... We're somehow going to be controlling our hands into pushing... First pushing defeat to the left to make ice is defeat, and then win up to make ice and flag is win. Oh, that's tricky because... Right. I see. Yeah, okay, so we're engineering a scenario here where ice is made defeat while we are in a little airlock. We've got a little airlock situation here, which we've seen in a few puzzles now. So we need to set something in motion, possibly hands on rails, one of which is going to end here and another that's going to end here. And that also gives us time to put ourselves in position. We have access to is move and is shift. And is move, belt is shift. We can make Baba, like we said, we can say Baba make belt and then deactivate that. Oh, I see. So you're not going to be able to build the belt all the way up to the word, right? These skulls are placed here very intentionally to you can't. So if we do make, it's probably going to be Baba make belt. Probably going to be Baba make belt. Maybe? That's going to be a very weird game of Snake. Can we do that? The thing is, we can't... Once we make hand move, we can't change that. So the hands are going to start moving as soon as we set them in motion. Same thing with the belt shifting. So if we do, I mean, we can play around with this right now, because unless we do Baba make hand, but that's no good, right? We can't do Baba make hand because hand is defeat. And as soon as we start to like try to make hands out here, we're not making our way back. Hand is always defeat. So we have to do Baba make belt, right? And then what? So where would we conceivably build belts here? We could get... We don't want the hands to be... Oh, okay. I think I see it. Maybe. So let's say we grab one hand here. One of the hands is going to go like this. The thing that is... Oh, you can't do it like that, though. How do you change directions? How exactly do you change directions? You have to go up one square and come down. No, but then the hand is going to get shot off course. You have to, like, come... You have to, like... You have to enter this way, maybe. Wait, how the heck do you do this? It has to be like this. Okay. This is an interesting wrinkle here. I see, I see. Oh my god. Okay, this is another... The good thing is that once we have made one of these belts, we don't have to worry about unmaking it. We're not gonna like... We're not gonna smudge the ink on our way out. So if we get the belt in the right place the first time, like I think we are doing here, we're good. So, and then we just need to retrace our steps. So maybe this isn't as bad as I was thinking. So now, in order to turn, I need... Fuck, how do I turn? I don't turn. Shit, I actually can't turn down, can I? I have no way of turning down. I have no way of turning down. So what I have to do is I have to do this. Okay, okay. Another thing that's going to be funky here is the fact that the hands are going to be moving. So there might be some very weird spacing issues, potentially, but I don't know. Maybe that gets overridden by shift. I don't know. But now, I should be able to just point the belt this way. Okay. Like, I might not be giving myself enough room on this. Right now, we're just trying to build some sort of a proof of concept. So let's just see what happens with the one hand. Let's just see what happens with one hand and go from there. The hand on the bottom is just going to be stuck going back and forth. the emotes are in full swing here. So yeah, we can back up to this point. So let's go ahead and say, we're going to get ready to say hand is shift and belt is, hand is move and belt is shift. We don't have to activate them at the same time, actually, right? So we could theoretically wait. That's an interesting thing to note. We could wait and let the shifting do its... Well, it's also going to do a number on us, which maybe is okay. We eventually... Let's wait. Let's just wait here for now. Because I don't... If I make hand move, I think it's going to start like double timing, which I think is going to screw me up. So let me just... Oh, I do have to make it here, though. But that's okay. Okay. This is how we do this, right? So this is more... It feels much more like a... Well, I just realized something. We have to say hand is move and belt is shift, because if I say belt is shift first, I can't get to my win condition. So I do have to set this up with both things being activated. Can we still... Let's see then. Let's go ahead and back this up and see what happens with this hand. Yeah, see, it moves in double time, which maybe is okay? Does it always fix itself? It looks like it might be okay. It looks like they've actually programmed the game to not be too picky. Okay, so maybe we're all right then. So let's back up, because one hand gets to where we want it to go. So let's back up where we still have belt. Baba has make belt or whatever. Baba make belt. And let's go to right here. Now, what we need... We can't screw up the path for the top hand, I don't think. So that should be good to go. So we just need to build a proper path for this guy. So this can go all the way maybe down here. And then you just have to take a little side step. There we go. I think that works. Let's try it. Because that one gets there far more quickly. The only problem is I forgot to get into position. I was sitting here watching the handiwork, and I should have been sitting right here waiting. I think we're good. That was fun. That one, the central idea is not too bad. It's all about just understanding how to position the belts. Handiwork. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Handiwork indeed. Hype. All right. So while we have some time remaining, let's delve into a new world. I think this is a good flow. Well, we could also check out this. Do we want to check out this before we check out? We have 2 8s to choose between. Why don't we take a look at Slideshow? Because we started with our tutorial levels in the overworld. So now that we have access to another numbered level here in the overworld, let's check it out. I don't remember in what order we got access to these. I think we might have had access to Chasm first, but I'm curious. It's a very non-linear progression in the game. Probably no real correct order. Let's check out Slideshow. If it looks super scary, we can run. Well, it doesn't necessarily initially look scary, except there is a new word. That could be very scary. And that word is level. And level is move. Okay, well, grass is stop and level is move. So the level is always moving. Does that mean that the entirety of everything on the board moves when I move? Oh god, it moves in that direction. Okay. Now, the first thing that comes to mind here is that I'm in the mountain. And that level is move might not actually have any effect on things other than my potential equilibrium. Oh, it is not cycling, is it? It is just gone. The level's gone. The level is gone, but I'm still moving around. The level is there, but I can't see it. So it is kind of like we're in the mountain, isn't it? So we just need to get to the win, right? Rock is defeat, so I can't just push the rock out of the way. So this is one of those times where we kind of maybe need to count so that I know how many squares I need to get where I want to go. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 squares up or down to get to the other side of a wall. We have 2 to the left, 4 up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 11, 12 to get to the other column, and then 4 down and 2 left. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, 3 miscounted. I think it's still 12. The mountain. We never left the mountain, Sparky. It is 11 and then 12, right? So and then 3 and then 2. Okay. All right. All right. This is one of the first puzzles. This might be the first puzzle where I have felt perhaps a little annoyed. Since most puzzles are about just, you know, using your logic in a very... You feel smart usually when you get the solution. That one, I don't necessarily feel smart. I feel Maybe the unwilling participant in a gag? That is kind of fun? Dare I look at more of these? Oh my god. Fragile Existence? I mean, that one was easy. I'll give it that. Fragile Existence. Not sure how I feel about these yet. The load times, though. Oh boy, level is weak. Okay, at least level is not move. Level is weak. The entire level just disappears. Okay, that... Wow. I see. I can transform the level into a key. Oh my god. Oh my god, did I just screw up? I don't think I screwed up. Holy shit. Okay. They might have redeemed themselves. Wow. That is interesting. Now I think we are starting to see... Do you know about this, Joy? Were you aware of this? What happens if I just return to map? It's just a key now. Is there anything else we can do in here? Is the only purpose of this puzzle to simply say key is level is key? Is there actually a way to beat this? There's no way to say that text is weak, right? We can't move this text out of the way. There's no way to get to the win. I don't think this is a puzzle you're meant to win. Right? Key is hot, but it's not push. This is all like a setup. You could make key as you, but then you're in the same boat. You could say level is Baba. What? Baba is you. Baba is you. I have not, Matt. Spoilers. Spoilers. We'll try it, though. Baba is you. That's why it's there. Baba is you. Where can Baba go? Anywhere. Baba can go anywhere. Holy shit. Oh, is it actually not a thing? I'm very curious to go back and see. Well, I mean, clearly we've been wondering about this mystery from the beginning. Why did they put the text, Baba is you and flag is win? There's more going on here. Clearly there is more going on here. Except I can't go back now. Now I might have screwed myself. Unless I can somehow line up. Can I line this up with... I can't move to the left here. My cursor can't move to the left. So maybe I've done what the game intended. I'd have to go back and look at that screen, so maybe Matt was just joking. Level is you. I don't think we could have, right? Because the is you... Maybe we could have, because we did have an is. There might have been a way to get that stuff up there. Level is you. Dang. I hate the fact that we can't go back in there. Unless there's something I'm missing. Can I situate Baba on top of the cursor? Wait, the cursor was... Wait a second. Did you see that? Hold on. How did I do that? How did I do that? Shit. Okay, hold on. There it is. What the fuck? What the? Ah! Things are happening. I mean, we're here. We have to do this. There's no choice. There's no choice. What? I mean, they're not giving us a whole lot to work with here. There's actually a border here. Wait, is that a border? Or are there words there? There might be words here that because it's very mysteriously shaped like there's a phrase here that's hiding. I must investigate before going to the flag. I feel like there are some sneaky phrases here at the edge. Although maybe it's just... I don't know. I don't know. What is it? Well, when I decided to take a turn into 8 up there, I... Wow. Wow. Can I get back? Can I even get back now? I still have Baba, which is the key, right? Although, this doesn't actually go anywhere else. Okay, so I don't know where this actually leads. Okay, so I'm guessing it gave us 120 dandelions, which is cool. Cool. But Baba lets us just go wherever the fuck we want. I could go to the moon. We went to the moon. Game over. Fair point, Matt. We need a flag. So that's what level 10 is for, right? Level 10 gets us the flag. Hostile environment. I still want to explore this overworld a little bit more with Baba. Holy shit. Holy shit, this is awesome. I just need to figure out... This is the tough part here, is engineering the scenario. Shit. There we go. Fuck. God damn it. You just need to get it into a corner, I guess. No? Yes. Okay. Where else would we go? So there's the... This must be locked, though, right? Whatever is over here by this, that's locked. Okay. I'm kind of speechless right now. I'm kind of speechless. This is very cool. This is very cool. What in the heck is this gonna lead to? Just another set of puzzles? It must be Baba is you and flag is win, right? That's all that's hanging up here in the corner. We just can't see it. Oh! Huh. This changes things. Text is no longer hide. We can make Baba is hide. That might get fun. Orb is hide. No. No. Orb is bonus. No idea what the fuck that does. Bonus. Bonus. Please let me come back here and play with this because I want to make Baba is bonus and text is bonus and all these other things, but I also can't resist jumping in this orb. Achievement unlocked. Orb is bonus. Is this just like a little Easter egg achievement that we have just happily stumbled into here? Huh. Okay, well, let's try those things that I wanted to try. The problem is, this will be up against the wall. But I know what to do now, right? I know that I can just reveal the text again. So let's try text as bonus first. That doesn't do anything, right? Because I can't get to text. Baba is bonus. I can rewind also. What am I thinking? I can rewind. Right? Although we're in a Wonderland scenario here where I don't know necessarily what the fuck is going on anymore. Okay. Well, apparently you cannot be bonus. Good to know. Even though it gave us a cool sound. So now we say flag is bonus. I can't say orb is win, right? They specifically prohibited that. What a great just little accidental. Imagine if I didn't come back in, or imagine if I didn't like actually poke around the room. Oh my god. Does that do something different? Do we get bonus levels? No. But we have a new thing. We have a new thing. We have an orb. Oh my god. I am blown away. I am blown away. What a great little game that had some amazing secrets that I knew there were some secrets and whatnot, but I mean, I guess I knew this was gonna kind of become like an overworld game at some point, right? Baba is you and flag is win. They're there for a reason. But that exactly with like hidden words? Text is hide, what the fuck? What does it mean? It means we got an orb. Do we need any more reason than that? Let's check out level 10. Damn it. This is finicky the way you have to do this. I mean, we're having way too much fun with this stuff. We gotta try hostile environment. Nothing happens, and then weeks later, a package arrives at your house filled with car wash coupons. Drugs is kicked in. How many more drugs can we take here? Hostile environment. Level is defeat. Level is defeat. So far, I mean, we said we transformed level into something, and it turned the number 9 into a Baba. Or it turned it into a key at first, which is interesting. We can't go back to that state now, though, it seems. So if we say level is defeat, why did it do that? Why did it get rid of Baba there? Level is defeat. It's just saying that this level that you're on, it has the property of you lost. Okay. So it's not super... The thing is, I'm curious to see what happens if it goes past it, like, so we have, okay, flag has Kiki is push and weak. Kiki is push. Let's put Kiki this way. And then what happens if we do move? We don't come back. Okay, so we cannot, level cannot be defeat at any point. This level has the property of you lost. That's what it is, right? we're always thinking in properties here. Okay. So then in that case, how are we ever getting any scenario here where we can say flag is win? Is that the goal? Wall is stop. Kiki is Kiki. Flag has Kiki. Maybe we need something like Kiki has Baba so that we can get Baba back after the level has been defeated, or that the level has obtained the property of you lost. It's not a permanent property, but we do need to reestablish Baba, right? Kiki is specifically not you, but... Okay. Flag also has... They're giving us access to Flag has something. Flag has Kiki. Kiki is push and weak. I feel like if we put Kiki like this and just say Kiki is move and Kiki has Baba, it would have to say and weak. Because eventually, Kiki being weak, I don't think keeps Kiki from pushing stuff. You're only weak. Weak only comes into play when you finally hit stop. So I think we can do this. So theoretically, Kiki should pop out a Baba afterward. Kiki is not weak. Kiki is move and weak, which I guess takes precedence. The fact that Kiki is move means that Kiki is not automatically going to break when she bumps into a wall. Huh. Okay. How else do we engineer we'd have to say what if flag needs to be at the end of this? Maybe that's the thing. So the thing is not... But flag can't have Baba. Flag can't have Baba. Is this even a winnable puzzle? It has to be winnable, right? Not necessarily. Well, 8 was winnable. It just did this gimmicky thing. But then 9 was really an more of a meta puzzle, or a meta creator of a Baba. This level is defeat. We're deactivating level is defeat, but then we still don't have a Baba. Maybe we just need something to be you. But how do we do that? Because Kiki is specifically not you. I feel like we're supposed to rebuild a Baba somewhere. Oh, maybe that's the problem. The problem is that Kiki needed to walk into the flag. This might actually solve it if we do this exact thing here. Now we do everything we had before. We do everything the way that we had it before, which was what? I can start with push. I forgot to push Kiki into the right spot, but I can start with this. That should be okay to make this phrase. Also, no, but I need Kiki to be move. I need Kiki to be move because she's the one that's going to do stuff while we're dead. And then she's going to bring us back. Got it. Okay. We got a dandelion. I'm sitting here waiting for, you know, some... Who knows what's going to happen now when I solve one of these puzzles. I'll be very interested to go back and look and take a second look at level 9. But I don't think there was anything else. This is clearly the way that the game wanted us to end up with this state, right? Holy shit. Okay, well... That's what's going to happen, right? Eventually we're going to have enough things unlocked that we can get to whatever this is. And that must be how we get our flag. Because right now we can't do anything else, right? There's nothing else to do here, I don't think. Other than to do some silly stuff. Wait, why is the... Baba and Flag feel like they're closer? Weren't they stuck in the corner last time? Like, we could do funny stuff like Baba is hide, but I don't think that gets us anywhere. Or Baba is orb. Uh-oh, where'd I go? There I am. Lost track of myself for a second. We tried the other combinations, right? There's nothing else to try, I don't think. Other than orb is Baba. There's nothing else we can make you. Okay. All right. I think that's all there is to that then. What a great side adventure, my goodness. What a fun little ride that was. I'll be curious to see where the game boots up. Actually, we can just test that right now. Let's just test that right now. It does say the rules here. I don't know if I had ever explicitly looked at this page, but clearly it's reiterating the rules that have always been in the bottom right. Puts you back down there. Okay, okay. Wow. I am kind of blown away. What a fun game. What a fun game. I guess we'll take a look at Chasm. It feels like it might be a little bit of a letdown after that great little adventure. But we've got to make more progress. We got to get more dandelions. We got to get more daisies. And damn, there's orbs out there now to get too. Holy shit. Chasm. Oh, wow. This doesn't even have numbers. This does not start with numbers. You get either a letter level or an extra right off the bat. Metacognition, excuse me. Excuse me. Siege. And Rocky Prison. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's check out Rocky Prison. Very interesting that they're starting straight up with the lettering scheme here. No numbers anymore. Skull is you. Water is sink. And now we have all. All. Oh my god. Oh my god. Shock. Huh. Okay. I might have an idea of what all is. Just trying to wrap your brain around what exactly is going on sometimes. Okay. All is a keyword that lets you... It's a reference to every object that's on the puzzle, on the screen. Right. So, what we could do here is we could say that water is you. We can't... Actually, we can... Oh, right, we can squish the water down. It looks like it's all the things. All the object tiles on the screen are part of all. Because when I transformed water into all, I could see walls and skulls as well. At first, I was thinking all might be like a reference to like any potential object anywhere in the universe, but I think it's just the objects that are on the map. Like, I think it goes through and sees, okay, there's a skull on the map, there's water on the map, and there's wall on the map. And that's my set. Those three things are part of my set that is all. So whenever I reference all, everything that's skull, water, and wall gets a property applied or a transformation applied. And if I do in the reverse, whatever I'm applying, whatever I'm saying is all becomes a skull, a water, and I think. Now we did say water is sink, so shouldn't that have caused, if I say, let me reset. Maybe I needed to wait a time step. It was not sink, was it? So what I would need to do, I would need to like double up my is's here. So let's say I keep this water is sink. And then I say all is water. So theoretically, this should give me, each of the water pieces should become skull, water, and wall. And because water is sink, it should all disappear. No, I did that wrong. Did it backwards. I did it backwards. Oopsie. Is that okay? That's okay. That did work the way that I thought it would. Okay. I don't know if that's what I wanted to do, but I think I understand what all means now. Step 1. When I'm in a state like this, I'm often more thinking about all the ways to test a new word and all the things that could potentially be fun to do or game breaking. Well, not game breaking, but like just to see what all happens. Much more so than like finding the most efficient solution to the puzzle. Because I'm curious. I'm curious. We did all is you. Two waters on top of each other make a sink. Now, if I get water to the wall, it's stop because... Oh, that's interesting. Either way, it doesn't sink the wall because wall is stop. Okay. Now how do we solve the puzzle? Wall is stop. Skull is you. Water is sink. How do we get access to win? We can't say wall is you. How am I going to destroy the wall? Skull is all? That doesn't help me. We don't want skull to be all. If skull was all, it would still be a skull, right? So the game would not end, would it? That's interesting. So I'm creating water and wall wherever I'm walking here, right? That's interesting that it's leaving that all behind. But that's because skull is not me. Sorry, all is not me. Hey, what's going on, Sigma? We are on Chasm. We are just starting Chasm. We've also done another thing, which you can see maybe and know what I did by looking at the top right. How you doing, Sigma? I'm not sure what all you've seen here, but I'm in more of like debugging mode right now of just like figuring out all the ways to make all work. Yeah, this one is interesting. I'm also at the end, probably near the end of a stream, and so the brain power I can tell has kind of dipped. So even if I do actually fully switch into puzzle solving mode here, there's no guarantee that I actually can get it. What is the win condition here? We need access to win. Okay, how do I gain access to win? Right now it's trapped behind wall. Wall is stop. We can't sink the wall. Is there a way that I can say, we're pretty limited here with what we're able to, at least from what I can tell so far. Oh, but one of the tricks we have learned before, one of the tricks that we have learned in the past, which maybe is the trick we're supposed to apply here, is so I need that, and then I need that. Still doesn't do it. That still doesn't quite do it. Doesn't quite do it. Unless I do it in the other corner? Oh, I got it. But it's on the left wall now. Is that okay? Do I still have an is that I can use? Or have I pushed everything else up in the corner? Did I have it at some point here? Can I just put it down? Did I separate the right words? This has to be on the right track. Yeah, I'm probably not doing the easy way, but that's not the Akinar method. The Akinar method is to find the hardest way to do things possible. Could I say all is win? There we go. All right. I can see that that would be one that where there's like probably a million ways to do it. I don't know that I fully understood what I did there. Is there any way to solve that without without employing our little wall is stop break? I'd have to think about that. We kind of need that to be not stop anymore, right? And the only way that I've learned so far is to do what I just did, basically. So let's give a try on Siege and see what all we're dealing with here. Ha ha ha. They already took it away. Oh, right. We're split. I forgot. It's in it's the top part. So we have a new keyword. So now we have more. So my stream titles that I was using, puzzles are more, was actually accurate. Dang it. I gave up on the title too soon. New gimmick. Oh boy. Sparky. Yeah, that's what I get. That's what I get. Rock is defeat. Rock is not push. Rock is push. Rock is defeat. What happens if rock is more? No. No. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's do that here. No, we actually want it to be here. I can make it push at the same time, but I don't think that's gonna work. I don't think that's gonna work. Because I'm gonna just get defeated, right? I can't actually push the thing. It looks like the more happens first. It's spreading. It's spreading, Sparky. Scarier than any Souls boss. Okay, belt is shift. Flag is win. Belt is shift. So we're trying to get the flag. No, we're not trying to get the flag onto the belt. We're trying to create a scenario where we are pushed past the belt in spite of it being shift. Okay. It does stop the moment that you do that, so that's nice. There's still defeat. There's still defeat. So, I'm gonna need to position this a little differently, or I just need to go to the other side. Can't actually go to the other side. Can go to the other side. Okay. Can't really... All right. Maybe I still can do this, though? I need more. I need more still. What I'm trying to think to do is try to make a scenario where Baba is push. That won't work though, will it? Unless Baba is more. Just make Baba is more. What am I thinking? Just reset. Hold on. Baba is more. Can we just push this down a little bit? Is that all? Or go the other way? Why are they giving me an and? Is that important? I can't do that. Is that where I want to be? Or do I want to just say this? Because now I can say rock is push. Do I need this and? I just need to say Baba is more, right? That's it? Easier said than done. These rocks are just inconveniently placed enough. Shit. Maybe the and is to destroy water. Also, I can probably get a lot more rocks into play here, can't I? Have I still maneuvered myself into an unwinnable position, or do I just do this? You cannot stop me, Belt! You cannot stop me! Oh boy. Oh boy. I feel like that should also have been less complicated than whatever I was doing. So I think that's what we're gonna go out with. We're gonna call that a win because we got a dandelion, and yeah, we have so much in front of us now. Baba is you. I'm a little flabbergasted still, honestly, but I'm very excited to delve more into Chasm. All and more, huh? Still got some stinkers. Still got a couple stinkers in here to work out at some point. Frickin' Jaywalkers United and Out at Sea. Got my goat so far. But that will be another day, because I think this is a good spot. I can feel past that 3-hour mark. We gotta be mindful of the time. And good stream.